I formulated like calculus, making something out of nothing. Damn, your man is an alchemist. They try to force the vibe, so the feeling is counterfeit. Just that feel of accomplishment right before you was about to quit. Holding down my clan, both my hands got calluses. As a man, I only kneel to take a stand, Colin Kaepernick. Can't you see that I'm passionate? No, this wasn't on accident. You fell asleep watching the game. I was up late practicing.
Yo, we back. Another episode, N0GAS Podcast. How you living?
Man, I'm great. It's part 2 of the NBA talks, dog.
What's
good?
Oh yeah. Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
So we got a little segment we like to start off with to help the viewers and listeners, and ourselves as well. I think a good message is, obviously everybody is going through something in this life, and if you haven't, you live a little more, you'll go through something.
Preach.
And when times get tough, there comes a point where you hit a mark and it's like, all right, man, I've been in this storm for X amount of days, months, years. I've been, struggling for this long. When is my breakthrough coming? When you hit that point, that's the point I'm talking about. And for the viewers and the listeners, and us as well, the word is you can't give up. You got to press through that. You got to press through it. Yeah. As tempting as it is to stop. You know what I'm saying? That suffering, bro, is not easy, but it's going to happen to you.
It's going to be tough, but don't give up.
Yep.
That's the word of the day, man. We've all been through those times where we looking, like you said, like, man, when am I going to come out of this?
Mm-hmm.
When am I going to come out of this? But trust God, trust God's timing, and just know that everything is happening for a reason, and just to keep going, man. Don't quit. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Things are going to give eventually.
Right.
The rain don't last.
Mm-hmm.
There will be joy in the morning. There will be sun that comes out. And the rain is good.
Mm-hmm.
The times that we're waiting, the tough times that, we waiting on something to happen, or the times we don't feel good, it's all designed for, a purpose for you to grow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, great message, man.
Yeah, and just to dive a little deeper, that's kind of like, that little message is kind of cliche. People have heard that before. Mm-hmm. Don't give up when it get hard. Keep pressing through, you know what I'm saying? But to kind of dissect it even more, someone may ask, okay, I'm at that point and I want to give up. What does that look like? What does pressing through look like? And, I'm going to be vulnerable and share what helps me during that time, because I've dealt with that in the past of, I'm in a storm, or I'm facing a trial, and I've been in it for so long that it gets to a point where I get weak. Like, I get to a point where it's just like, man, I'm just about to give up. And that's just me being honest. But what helps me during that time is sticking to your daily routine of creating healthy habits. And that is, for me, working out, reading my word, praying, and leaning on the people around you. And that has always worked for me. And even in the times in the past and even now, that's what helps me. So for anybody that needs help, that's what helps me. And I'm not pushing nothing on anybody. Everybody don't work out. Everybody don't believe in God. Everybody don't pray. But I'm opening up and I'm saying this is what works for Jordan during that time of, man, I can't give up. I mean, I'm ready to give up. You know what I'm saying? Because I faced that. You know what I'm saying? And it is not easy. Sometimes it feels easier to give up than to keep going. But, yeah, man. Yeah.
You said a lot right there, man, and I'm proud of you, man. I just want to tell you I'm proud of you. And you do one thing that you have to do, man, is you got to have good people in your circle.
Absolutely.
People that you can call, especially when you're feeling down. People have the same like-minded, individuals that think like you and that's, that can motivate you and keep you going. Because at the end of the day, everybody's going through something, and if we're all helping each other through these storms, then we're all gonna be in a better place because we're never gonna give up.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, like you said something about it being easier to give up. It is, but that's what makes us who we are. Like, that's what makes us stronger, build these calluses for, this may be small, something, it may be small what you're going through right now. And it may be big, what you think is big, what you're going through right now, but in the future, you're going to look back and see how small it really was when it all worked out.
Yeah.
Just because you kept going. You kept going. And that's the big thing, man. And it happens for all of us. I know you're going through a storm right now, but you smiling, you still breathing,
Showing up.
You still got God, you still got, great people in your life. And that's all that matters. We realize how small things are, even the things that we're going through. And, keep good people in your life, man. I know it's tough right now, whatever you're going through, whatever you're dealing with, but keep waking up. As long as you got breath, you are blessed. Keep going, man. Lean on people that's going to help you through these situations. And another thing, don't be afraid to ask for help. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be too prideful to call somebody. I know when I was going through the toughest time of my life, I didn't want to call nobody because I felt embarrassed. I felt like I was letting people down. But then I started talking about it. Then I started reaching out to people like, help me, I need help. And, I just kept going, kept stepping, one step at a time, man. And eventually, it started to get better. Because like I said, storms don't last.
Yeah.
Storms don't last, but God is always there in every part of it.
Always, bro. And I think that's something that a lot of men struggle with, honestly, is
Pride.
speaking up about what they feeling.
Facts.
Like, obviously, the nature of a man, the like how we're supposed to be as men are strong, mighty, hold it down, no matter what, whether it's raining or sunshine, hold it down. We supermen. But men got feelings too, and men go through things as well. And I think that's something that a lot of men struggle with. So that's some great advice, bro, to reach out to people if you're going through something and ask for that help. Because, bro, it works. It works, bro. Having a good community around you is beneficial for you during tough times. No question.
Absolutely, man. And as you were talking, man, I was thinking about something that I have to apologize for, man. I gotta apologize to my wife because my wife, shout out to my beautiful wife, Letice Bone. Shout out to the babe. But sometimes, like, she be asking for help on certain things, and she's like pleading to me, like, I need your help. Like, I'm going through something. I need your help. And I'm so built in this like tough love type stuff because of how I'm built. Like, oh, I know, just keep going or work harder or, run 3, 4, 5 miles if you have to, or, study this longer, but it's not that easy for everybody. So when they do ask for help, you got to be willing to come to their level and help them, not your level, because it may be taken the wrong way and you might not get through to them. So I apologize to my wife because sometimes I am way too hard on her because, being an athlete, we just think different. We like, man, like, just go harder, like, get up. And it doesn't work for everybody like that. So you have to be mindful of that. Like, everybody's not you. Everyone's different. God designed us all differently and how we deal with different things and aspects of our lives. And you got to give people grace. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if they are pleading, like, be there to help them, especially the ones that you love and you care for. So just be better, man. I had to put that out there because, you know, my wife means the world to me, and sometimes I go hard on my wife, like just want her to act like me at times, but she's not built like me, and that's not meaning that she's not strong. That means that we think differently. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean I'm not strong because I can't have no baby. You better not put no baby inside me. That baby is gonna be there. I'm not pushing nothing. You feel me? Like, I'm not having a period. Like, women are strong, like the stuff that they deal with. So I'm definitely not saying that they're not strong, but you know, as an athlete, you have this mindset, and like, so I be tough on my wife, but that's my baby, man. I'm sorry, and you know, tough times, bro. Can't stay there though.
Tough times don't last. Tough people do.
100. All right, so let's dive into it, man. It's part 2 of this NBA talk, and we just want to dive a little deeper and dissect a few things that we talked about last episode by giving, you know, candidates for different awards. And I want to start off, we're going to try to give three candidates for every award, but let's start off with MVP awards. Who are your top 3 MVP candidates right now? It could be the dark horse. It could be it could be anybody that you think is going to have a spectacular season.
Right now, I got Jason Tatum.
Yeah. Yeah, it always get tricky.
Yeah, because it's a long season.
Yeah, it is, bro.
I think Jason Tatum. I think Shea will be in that run again.
Okay.
And I think Anthony Davis, bro. I really think Anthony Davis can do it. And I know there's a stigma behind Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
The fragile, or he's injury prone and he can't play a whole season. You know what I'm saying? He's made of glass. Hey, bro, I think Anthony Davis can do it, bro. And he's shown early he can be this player every night. A player that can be depended on to show up every single night. I think he's the leader of their team when it comes to the Lakers' success. And I think the same thing for the other 2 players, Jason Tatum and Shea. And that's why I got them as my top 3 early MVP candidates.
Okay. I like that. I really love that list. I would probably add Luka.
Okay.
Just because Luka, and I would take Shea out. Just because Luka is so ball dominant.
He is.
And he's going to get numbers because he plays a lot of minutes and the ball is always in his hands. Shea is tremendous, but I just don't know if Shea can average 10 assists like Luka can.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that would be my only one, but I feel you with the Anthony Davis, bro. I think it is his year. If Giannis can always be in MVP talks,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Anthony Davis can too.
Facts.
Because right now, the way it's looking, Anthony Davis, if we can stay healthy,
It's going to be a good year for the Lakers.
oh, great year. Come on, AD. And what he did in the Olympics doesn't need to go without notice as well.
Facts.
Being a great defender, coming off the bench, you know, just playing his role, bro. Like, he's a vet now. He's mature. Man, Anthony Davis, bro. We are missing Anthony Edwards, though.
You think he'll be up for MVP this year?
Yeah, I think so, but it's dependent. Oh, dang. Anthony Edwards and Jokic. I think it's over for the Nuggets, though. I think Jokic is going to play well, but they're going to demand so much from him that they're not going to win as much games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Anthony Edwards, man, I think just being like one of the faces of the league, I feel like, and they got rid of Cat, so a lot of that scoring is going to I think they trying to get him to average like 25 plus 30 points.
Yeah, I think people want Anthony Edwards to be MVP.
Yeah, me too.
But can he do it on a nightly basis?
Yeah,
That's the challenge.
yeah,
Like, and he's a young player, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's cold.
Yeah.
He one of the top players in the league right now.
absolutely.
And arguably one of the best young player in the league right now. But can he do it on a nightly basis, bro? How consistent can Anthony Edwards be?
That's true. So I like your 3. I would just probably add Luka.
Yeah. Okay. That's a bet.
All right. Next up, DPOY, Defensive Player of the Year. Who are 3 names that come to you?
Victor, obviously, at 1.
Yeah.
Wimben at 2 and Yama at 3. Victor is the defensive player of the year, bro.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Them
yeah.
3 people, bro.
Yeah. Victor, Wimben, Yama.
Yeah, them 3.
Yeah, facts.
Like, bro, I ain't trying to hear nobody else, bro. Dude is the best defender in the NBA.
I agree.
But if I had to pick 2 others, I would throw Drew Holiday in there.
Okay.
Like, I admire his defense.
Okay.
And lastly, I might put Anthony Davis in there, bruh.
There you go. You read my mind, bro.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
And that's why I had him on my MVP list, because he don't just get buckets, bruh. Yeah, it's both sides.
It's both sides.
It ain't sweet in that paint, bruh.
Nah, it ain't.
He guarding, and he switching on guards.
Yeah. Great take. I love that. Victor Wembanyama, 1. Drew Holiday, arguably one of the best defending guards of all time, 2. And Anthony Davis, who's always been a great defender,
Facts.
3. Whoever has the best year, we'll see.
We'll see.
All of them capable, but Victor is like what he does, steals his length.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, it's really untouchable. But Anthony Davis holds his own, you know, and Drew Holiday is locked down.
Facts.
Locked down. So yeah, great. 6th man of the year. 6th man of the year. Who do we have for the 6th man of the year?
I got to give it to Malik Monk.
Ooh, yeah.
Malik Monk, 6th man of the year. I think what he does for Sacramento, coming off the bench, bro, is electric. And they expect that from him. They expect 15, 20 a night from him off the bench. Off the bench, bro. Who you got? Who you think is a good 6-man candidate?
Nas Reed is somebody that comes to mind.
Yeah, I forgot about Nas.
After having the year that he had last year, and now you don't have Cat. You know, maybe they're trying to push him into that role if Julius doesn't continue playing the way he's playing. Nas is capable of being 6th man of the year. Well, he was 6th man of the year last year, I believe.
Was he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So I think he's one guy that I'm looking at like, yeah, he's probably going to have a better role. He's going to average more points. They just have to win.
Yeah. And they will.
Yeah. And lastly, Trey Murphy with the Pelicans.
Yeah. He good, bro.
Man, he got a cannon on him, bro.
Yeah, he good. He good.
Every time he shoot, I be like, yeah, this is going in.
Going in, bro.
So those are 3 guys that I'm looking at, like, you know, just like I said, it's always dependent upon how successful you are as a team.
Yeah.
You have to win.
Yeah.
And I tell my guys that all the time, like, man, we got some good players at TSU, but we have to win for y'all to be on these first team, second team, our conference, defensive player of the years. You got to win.
You do.
You feel me? So that's going to be key for whoever wins the 6th man of the year whether it's Nas, whether it's Malik Monk, or whether it's Trey Murphy. I think those 3 guys are in the running.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Those are all guys that should be starting too.
No question. No question, bro. They can start on any team in the league.
Yeah.
All 3 of them.
I agree.
Yeah, that's a good list.
That is a good list, bro. Like Trey Murphy, man, he always stood out to me, man. I done watched him practice before, and I'm
Bouncy
like,
too. He would dunk on you.
bouncy, and man, dude, like being, I don't know how tall he is. He got to be 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, at least.
And granted, Nas Reed is too. He's like 6'9". Mm-hmm. Them dudes put the ball on the floor. Like, they got a good feel for the game, and Malik Monk is just a certified killer.
Bucket. Just a bucket.
Malik Monk is the new, what's his name? Lou Will.
That's a good one, bro. That's a good one.
Malik Monk is the new Lou Will.
I like that, bro. Cause when it's time for him to get in the game, you know it's going up.
Bona fide scorer.
Score, bro. Yeah.
Bona fide scorer.
Yeah, I like that. I ain't never put that together, but I like that one.
All right. Most improved player. There's a lot of guys out there, man.
Most improved.
Yeah. Most improved player.
I can't say Maxey again because I think he got it last year. I think he got
I
it.
think he did.
I think most improved. I think this player was good for his team last year, but will step into a more prominent role. I'm gonna say Jalen Suggs in Orlando, bro. Most improved.
I like it. And he just got some money too.
He just got paid.
Yeah, he just got some money.
Okay, so I'm expecting a great year from him.
Okay.
Great year. He should be motivated. Who you got?
Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Most.
Oh yeah, bro. He could be.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Him. I'm taking him. I would say Chet, but
Chet got off last year though.
Yeah, he did. He had a really good year. But Victor has this level that he can get to.
Ceiling, bro. You
Yeah.
can't know you. It's like you don't know how good he can be.
Yeah, Victor could very well be an all-star.
Yeah.
First team,
Yeah.
all NBA, second team all NBA, third team all NBA, and defensive player of the year. Mm-hmm. So if he gets all of those, then he's the most improved player.
Yeah, he should. He should because he had a crazy statistical year.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, he still got so much room for growth, which is scary.
Yep, I agree. Now, looking on some of these other teams that we haven't really mentioned, I think you said your boy Nembhard.
Nembhard, yeah.
He's another guy that showed up in the playoffs with some extra like spark.
He did.
Because Halliburton went down at one point and he had to make up for something.
Yep.
So he's probably gonna have a bigger role. I'm looking forward to seeing him play. And also, most improved. I would say a guy like Josh Giddey.
Okay.
Like now he's
Okay.
he's
Chicago.
with the Bulls. He's gonna probably have a bigger role.
Yeah.
They don't have a ball dominant guard like that's playing the one. Right now, Lonzo's just coming back.
Lonzo, that's what I'm saying. And naturally, they're kind of, I ain't gonna say they taking that role away from him and giving it to Josh Giddey.
Yeah.
But they've been real patient with Lonzo.
I agree.
And with him being on a minute restriction, the opportunity is going to be there for Josh Giddey to take off this season.
Facts.
Like, bruh, he got a great opportunity this year.
Yeah, and he always flirts with triple doubles.
All the time.
Like he may have 10 assists, 10 points, 7, 8 rebounds. You feel me? Like if he can ball in his hands a little bit more, playing a little bit more minutes.
Yeah.
You know, obviously he can do something with that time. So I'm looking. He may be a one you got to look at too for most improved player.
It's true.
It's a lot of people out there.
It is.
A lot of players out there. So now we have clutch player of the year. The most clutch.
Clutch. Closers. Who's a good closer?
I got one for you.
Who you got?
Kyrie Irving.
He is a clutch player, bruh.
Kyrie is just, he has a knack for scoring the ball, and he's so shifty that if you give the ball to him, you know, late, obviously you're going to put your best player on Luka. Mm-hmm. And your second best player is not able to guard Kyrie.
Yeah, that's true.
So just give Kyrie the ball, and, you know, he going to do what he do.
Yeah.
So he's one. Another one I would probably go with is Dame time.
Really?
I think he pissed off.
He should be.
He like went off the first game, if I'm not mistaken.
didn't
Had
see
like
his first
30 something.
game.
Like,
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Way to set the tone.
Yeah. So I think Dame is another one,
Yeah.
and then I go with Anthony Edwards again.
Okay.
I think he's always gonna have the ball in his hands.
That's true.
If it comes to the last second shot. Who you got?
It's a good list.
Dark horse.
Yeah. I'm gonna say De'Aaron Fox.
Ooh, all right.
De'Aaron Fox.
I like that.
I think Sacramento, when they paid him over, I forget who was there, Halliburton.
Okay.
When they paid him over Halliburton, that's when they was like, all right, we trust you.
Yeah.
So I think at the end of the game, it's known that this is his time. And he's a great closer. I mean, he's proven that. I think he's a clutch player. Second, I'm gonna put Kyrie on my list too. Like, you can't deny Kyrie when it comes to being clutch. He's proven that. Lastly, I'm gonna go with LeBron.
Ooh.
LeBron.
I mean, he's the most clutch player of all
Yeah.
time, arguably.
Yeah, I mean, what I saw 2 nights ago was enough.
Facts.
I mean, he still got it, bro. He's still closing games. He's still making the right decision 9 times out of 10 down the stretch when the game is on the line.
We can talk about Bron forever, bro.
Yeah, and we might be here in 10 more years
Facts.
still talking about, man, he's still clutch. He might be 50 playing in the league, bro. He might be 50, bro. Cause he 40 out there. He turned 40 this year, right?
Yeah, he turned 40.
And he looked like he 28,
Yeah, it's
30 at the max.
unbelievable, bro.
He's playing like he's 28, bro.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. Man, shout out to the GOAT, man. GOAT,
Bro.
James.
GOAT. That's what I got.
All right, I think Jason Tatum is not going to be on this list because they're going to blow everybody out. So he's not going to need to be clutch.
Good point. Good point.
Jason Tatum cold, bro. So
Yeah.
No disrespect to Tatum or Jaylen Brown. Y'all guys are that good.
Yeah.
And yeah, y'all got it. Y'all got it. All right, so teams of the year. These are teams that you didn't expect, like most improved teams of the year, basically. Who you got?
Most improved teams. I can't say Orlando as bad as I want to. You know what, bro? This is going to be an episode. I'm thinking ahead. It's going to be an episode of me righting my wrongs. I'm going to say the Detroit Pistons.
Okay.
I think Bickerstaff over there is good for that group. And I think they really do got pieces to put together, first of all, a better season than they had last year. And, bruh, they was competing last year, like, especially at the end when they was ticked off, like, when people start thinking it was sweet. They was fighting. So I think now, with Bickerstaff being there, and him having a taste of the playoffs and falling short in Cleveland, I think he fired up in Detroit.
I agree.
And I think that group that was there in Detroit, they're fired up as well. So I'm a go with Detroit as the most improved team.
They're not starting off too well right now.
They not.
But
they not.
things can change
For sure.
in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Who you got?
I got the Lakers.
Lakers? Okay.
I got the Lakers. Maybe it's just me being a fan. But I also have Cleveland Cavaliers.
Mm-hmm.
I think they, I always talk about them young dudes and, having it figured out or hit their ceiling already, but maybe they haven't.
You ain't gonna know until you know.
You ain't gonna know until you know. I'm not a big fan of the New York Knicks, bro. A lot of people put the New York Knicks out there. I really don't think so, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, and there's no shade to anybody.
Nah.
Their organization, but it's like it's kind of predictable, and I feel like you can.
It is. There you go.
You can. It. Like with it being so predictable, I think on the other side of that, you can stop it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can scout it and basically what I'm saying is I'm not sure if they have enough outside of their two alphas.
Yeah.
I don't, bro.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Still a good team, though. They gonna compete.
Facts.
But I don't think they got enough.
So the last one I would probably want to talk about is Coach of the Year.
Okay.
Coach of the Year, man. Some new coaches in different positions. Some coaches that's, gotten better. More acquainted with their team. Who do you have?
I'm going to right my wrongs. I'm going to go with JJ.
Okay.
I remember when they hired JJ. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But I think he's a good coach, bro.
He looks real comfortable out there.
Real comfortable. And you can tell that group respects him, bro. And that's a big thing when you're a coach, especially on that level. So that's who I'm going to say, Coach of the Year. And I think the Lakers are going to have a great season. I don't know why, bro. Maybe it's because they winning right now. But, yeah, I think they got a good team too, bro. I think they really got a chance to make it back to the conference finals.
That makes sense. I like the JJ pick for sure. But I'm going to go with Jamal Mosley.
Okay.
With Orlando Magic.
Great coach.
I think it's just something about him, man, like the intensity, like holding these guys accountable on the defensive end. You can see it. He talks about it. He's really like a college coach.
Yeah.
He has that mentality.
Yeah.
So I really love what he's doing with those guys, a young group. They respect him. They play hard for him. And it seemed like they always having fun for him.
That's true, bro. I wish he was in Orlando when I was there, boy.
Oh, my God, bro. He would love you, bro.
What?
Them old coaches kind of getting out the way.
Yeah. I mean, it's a new wave. I mean, that's what happens naturally.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, bro. I talked to Sko about it. Sko was with him.
Yep.
And he was just like, bruh, dude so cool.
Raving about him.
Raving about him. Like, he don't even seem like a coach.
Players coach.
Players coach, bro.
Yep.
And that's when you got a players coach, man, that's when you get the best out of your players, man.
Absolutely.
Because they not over there in their head thinking, do you got a hidden agenda against me? It's like, nah, you rock with me. So the constructive criticism that I'm getting from you, I know that's because you want to see me shine, not because whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I like that one. Dude, good.
Another one I like is Willie Green.
Yeah.
With the Pelicans.
Uh-huh.
We was fortunate enough to watch them practice a few weeks ago, and, he has this demeanor about himself, like real confident, calm. He's never really riled up, and I don't know, man, if they do well, who knows?
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep Zion healthy. You got Brandon Ingram. You got Got some great pieces over there now.
Got pieces. They definitely got pieces, but they small.
They are small.
And they need a lot from they draftee. I think he went to Baylor. The big from Baylor.
Oh yeah, he's good. He's gonna
Athletic.
be good for him, man.
Yeah, bro. I think the quicker he catches on,
Absolutely.
the better they gonna be, because he got some stuff to his game that translates.
Yeah, but I think that small ball could actually work to their advantage too.
It could, but it's nothing like having that in your back pocket.
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying?
Because them 5 men gonna have to guard Zion,
Yeah, that's not happening.
and you're not bullying him on the block.
And just imagine, bro. Yeah, bro, that's a bad matchup for any defense, bro. Like, you got Zion running the 1, you got to put the 5 on him. Or you got to switch 1 through 5. Then they just going to pick out the weak defender.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I like what they doing over there, man.
Yeah.
I think it's, the game is always evolving. And, let's see if this small ball works.
Yeah.
You feel me? And if it works, Willie Green could very well be coach of the year.
Facts.
So, yeah, man, those are our takes.
Yeah.
Glad we got through that. It's still early in the season, but I think we're going to hear a lot of those names that we said in those, awards. So, hey, man, you got it. That's the N0GAS Podcast.
We out.
Awards. We out, like he said.
The good, the bad, the ugly.